Hi, and welcome to my PD presentation on the Bebot. My name is Candice Causier. By the end of this video presentation, you'll know what a Bebot is, you'll understand how it can be used in teaching and learning in primary school. I'll explain any teaching implications or cyber safety and cyber ethics concerns. We will also do a hands-on activity to show you how to use a Bebot in class. We'll finish up with seeing some ideas to further develop more knowledge on the Bebot. So, what exactly is a Bebot? A Bebot is an exciting, programmable floor robot. Students enter instructions to move forward or backwards in 15cm steps or to turn right or left. When they press the Go button, the robot moves as instructed. It is generally used from kindergarten up until around grade 2. Bebots are generally purchased by the schools, but individually, a Bebot can be purchased for around $130 or for a class bundle around $750. These can be found on numerous online educational sources. Bebots are a fun, engaging, hands-on tool to teach students the basics of computational thinking. The Bebot can remember up to 40 commands consisting of forward, backwards, left and right movements to maneuver around the floor. These commands develop students' understanding of sequencing, computational thinking, and the mathematical concepts of coordinates, distance, and location. The Bebot integrates the digital technologies curriculum with other areas of the primary school curriculum to create hands-on learning experiences that deepen students' understanding of particular skills. The Bebot allows students to create, explore, and problem solve, and it cultivates higher order thinking as students are required to give Bebot the right directions in order for it to reach its location. Adaptations can also be made for students with special needs, such as using larger sensors or creating card keys to represent the different buttons on the Bebot. For educators, we are able to monitor, observe and evaluate children's literacy skills, such as listening and speaking, and numeracy skills, such as counting. Now I'm going to cover an example of how the Bebot could be used in the Grade 1 classroom in a simple English lesson. An ACARA Grade 1 content descriptor in literacy is to engage in conversations and discussions using active listening behaviours, showing interest and contributing ideas, information and questions. To elaborate this English activity, the teacher could write out a set of instructions that program a Bebot to move letters to spell out a word on an alphabet grid. This is an authentic way to introduce students to simple programming while consolidating spelling concepts and focuses on developing foundational skills in computational thinking and on developing awareness of digital systems through personal experience of them. Students can confidently interact appropriately with one another as they discuss what path the Bebot should take next, or why it did not go on a certain path that it was supposed to, and how to fix it. Students can discuss how is it that different paths or courses can lead to the same outcome. Compare the different paths used to spell the same word. What path would the Bebot take if it was in a hurry? By using the Bebot, it reaches the M, modification, in the SAMR model. The Bebot allows for significant task redesign as the children are not just reading out the letters or writing the alphabet, they are programming and coding the Bebot to engage with letters and words. Using the Bebot in the classroom introduces the students to these ICT general capabilities. Managing and operating ICT. Understanding ICT systems. Students can identify the main components of common consumer ICT systems, their fundamental functions, and describe them using basic ICT terminology. Communicating with ICT element. Collaborate, share, and exchange. Students can use purposely selected ICT tools safely to share and exchange information with appropriate local audiences. There are only few teaching implications that may arise in the classroom with the Bebot. That is that, as it is battery powered, the teacher or the students need to ensure that the Bebot has been charged enough to be able to complete a successful lesson. There may not be enough to go around in larger classrooms, and the Bebot may need to be shared. The Bebot is quite expensive, as mentioned back in the beginning, that one on its own is around $130 and a class bundle comes to around $750, but even that is still only 6 Bebots. So, cyber safety and cyber ethics. The Bebot itself has no cyber safety concerns as it is not an online source. Cyber ethic issues that may arise though are simply by finding or copying online resources. The educators simply need to ensure the documents or activities that they are using are allowed to be reprinted for use within the classroom. So, now we're going to do a small activity to get you used to using the Bebot. The Bebot needs to be charged before its first use. The power and sound switch need to be set off in order for Bebot to charge. The switches are located underneath the robot. As you can see here, there is an orange forward and an orange back, an orange left and an orange right, a cross button to clear the memory, and a pause button. Moving the Bebot. The Bebot moves forward and back one step at a time. One step is equal to 6 inches, 15 centimeters, or one length of the Bebot. Now, let's try it. Press the forward key one time, then select go. Press the cross, clear button, and press the forward key 2 times, then select go. The Bebot will move forward 2 units, one at a time. Let's try it again. Clear the previous commands. Press the back button 2 times, then select go. The Bebot will move backwards 2 units. Press the cross button to clear all previously entered commands. Otherwise, each new command entered gets added to the end of what has already been entered. The Bebot moves right or left 90 degrees. Let's try it. Press the right key one time, then select go. The Bebot will turn right 90 degrees. Let's try it again. Combine at least 3 commands. Forward 1, left 1, back 2. Don't forget to clear out your old program by selecting the clear button. Where did your Bebot go? In the classroom, we provide students with a list of words, spelling list words, high frequency words, words with regular spelling patterns. The students could work in pairs. The students will design a course to ensure the Bebot moves to each letter in sequence with the aim of correctly spelling one of the words on the list. Students can design a letter path using directional words, numbers, or even arrows. After designing the course, the students can then program the Bebot to follow the route. So, where to from here? Further professional development. There are many sources available to further your development and knowledge of using the Bebot in your classroom. You can follow Bebot on the Facebook page. They provide many other activities that could be done in the classroom using Bebot. You could also follow Bebot on Pinterest. There is a Bebot app that can be downloaded on Apple or Android devices. There are many online tutorials on using Bebot through YouTube and websites such as www.terrapinlogo.com. So, in conclusion, the Bebot is a fun and engaging ICT program that introduces kindergarten to grade 2 students about programming and coding. It can be used in maths and English and digital technology lessons, and it cultivates higher order thinking. There are no cyber safety issues, and only cyber ethics concerns would be the reproduction of activities. The Bebot reaches level M in the SAMR model, and it reaches understanding and communicating with ICT elements. There are so many activities where the Bebot can be used in class, but today was just a simple introductory hands-on activity to use the Bebot and to help with teaching the grade 1 class words. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you have enjoyed learning about the Bebot.